from a salon blossomed the beauty lounge when it happened.
Yeah, I think it's so sad that she died like that. Um, Me and my family, they like to go to Mexico for vacation, and so far we've never had any issues with this. So that is good. Glad God has kept us safe. You know, just. But whenever I see these femicide cases, of course, it bothers me because I have Latin friends. I've had Mexican friends in the USA, and they're really nice people. They're really nice girls. And one of my, Mexican girls, of course, very beautiful. And one of my Mexican friends, to me, she looks like Shakira. Shakira, the Latin singer, except the singer has curly hair, and my friend is naturally straight hair. So she feels like a relative, you know? She's like one of my sisters. That's how she feels. And she's fluent in Spanish. She's Valeria skin tone. So, but Shakira is pretty white skinned too, so. But my friend is more like Valeria skin tone. You know, and
Valeria Marquez, te extraño tanto, no merecías morir así, niña hermosa, desearía que vivieras en Estados Unidos, estarías más segura que en México. Visitaría tu salón en Estados Unidos, desearía haber podido conocerte, te amo tanto, eres tan hermosa.
yeah, and so I think it's crazy. They should be charging the girl who was holding the camera, who seemed emotionless. When she picked up her phone, she should be in jail because it looks like she was behind it. She didn't have any emotion. I mean, if you saw right in front of your eyes, she was live streaming. You saw right in front of your eyes a person being shot in the head and chest. I think I would be for sure crying. You know, like I would be freaking out. And I'm pretty sure I would be crying. And I would probably need to get to the hospital myself, not to make it about me, of course. I know someone, but when someone dies in front of you, which is something I've never seen before, not like that. I've only seen it in hospital because I've worked in hospital and before, and so if someone died in front of me like that, I know I'm sure I would have been crying, you know, like, and I would have needed probably some fluids or something to balance me out, because I think that would have stressed me out for sure for the whole day. I would have been bothered, and I would have probably needed some therapy or something, and just to I think I would have even needed to I would have needed to get in church or something to stop having nightmares of seeing that, you know. And her live stream, her fans watched her die, and that's really sad, you know. And she deserves justice, and she reminds me of my beautiful friend who's in the USA. She is Mexican, you know. And when you're very beautiful, I think, of course, girls were jealous of her. It looks like her best friend Vivian for sure is jealous of her. But if people are being murdered like this in Mexico, without any punishments, then it will continue, and it has to stop. Or either they need to move out of Mexico. And I'm glad my girlfriend, she's not in Mexico anymore. Because she reminds me of this girl. When I saw the clips of her, she reminds me of her. And it's really crazy. And I think her boyfriend could have been behind it too. Also her ex-boyfriend, but her friend too, her best friend too. I think they should both be investigated. And it's really ridiculous, the crime rate. And I've never been scared in Mexico. It's a good vacation. My childhood friends do not like me visiting Mexico. When I tell them, I'm like, they warn me. They say, I think you shouldn't go. They're from Peru. They're Peruvian, and they're Hispanic, and so they don't like it. They feel Peru is more safe, which is, yeah, I'm sure it is more safe to be in Peru than Mexico. So, be careful. And I think the girl, she knew, she had a bad feeling about that someone bringing her a gift. Valeria, she left the salon, and it's her friend's fault because her friend told her to come back to the salon. She actually drove away from the salon, and her friend told her to come back to receive her gift. And that's so cruel that she didn't care about her like that. But, you have to be careful when it comes to girls, too, not just guys.